Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have an announcement that we hit 1,000 subscribers. Woohoo! Thank you so much for your support and your love that you're giving us. And people do say like you can improve here and there, but we are trying our best. We both are not really a good editor or like no idea, but we are doing our best. But thank you so much supporting us, watching our video. There's 53 days to go until we go to India. Somebody's very excited. And 69 days until we get married. How exciting is that? Woo! Finally. So today's video, because we got 1,000 subscribers, so I'm just gonna ask like a little questions to Chrissy about India. Okay, so we did kind of like a really quick video before, like what he likes about it and stuff like that, but this is I'm just asking him question and see what he think about it. So basically this is what my hubby think about India, or especially my place,
my experiences in India and such, and what I think of them.
Exactly. So the first question, what do you think about India?
Flip-flops and plastic chairs, they're everywhere.
Really?
Yes, they're everywhere. No matter where I go, I always saw flip-flops and plastic chairs.
Okay. What do you think about, because I am from Kanyakumari district, so we took him to Kanyakumari, to the beach where the statue is, so he call it the big fella.
Yeah, because I can't pronounce what his name is, so it's the big fella.
So it is Tiruvalluvar. Tiru
Va
Lu
Lu
Var.
Va
Tiruvalluvar.
Filuveluva
Tiruvalluvar.
Filuveluva
Tiru
Firu
Va
Va
Lu
Lu
Var.
Va.
At the end.
I can't do that one.
Okay, Tiruvalluvar.
Filuveluva.
He's a poet, like he
the
writes.
big fella.
So the next question is, what did you find funny when you were over there last time?
Well, while we were travelling, we were going somewhere. Where were we going? We were going somewhere, and basically
To Pothies.
to Pothies, that was it. Yeah. We were going to go do a bit of shopping in Pothies, and whilst we were driving there, we were not quite sure where we were going. Your cousin Shree was a bit like, oh, I don't really know where we're going. Can anyone use a sat nav? So we got our phone out and stuck the address in that we found, and it's like, no, it wasn't Pothies, it was gold shopping, wasn't it? We were going to go buy our rings because we were looking at different shops.
Yes.
Yes, so we were looking for gold shops, which they were everywhere, but there was a certain gold shop that your mum wanted to go and see.
Yeah.
And we started looking around for it, and we stuck your sat nav on, as I said, and it's sort of saying, you know, turn left there, turn right there, and then it said, at the roundabout, take the third exit. I was expecting what I would assume is a roundabout, which is what we see over in England. I haven't seen a roundabout over there, but over here, roundabout is a great big circle with lots of roads coming off of it, and everyone goes around in the same direction. And when we got there, it says turn right at the roundabout, and we're looking, where's this roundabout? Oh, and there was 3 cones stacked together, sat in the middle of the road, and I looked at it and I thought, is that the roundabout? And I was like, oh, it looks like that's the roundabout. It's some cones, great.
So you found that funny?
Yeah, because it's like when we see roundabouts, I mean, roundabouts can be like 300-400 yards across. They can be huge, and here's a couple of cones.
Great.
Yeah.
So what have surprised you when you were there? Because you were like looking at, the one thing I remember was a big hay, like
hay lorry, yeah.
hay lorry, where you can't see the the lorry.
Yeah, that was
But
interesting.
what's the thing that surprised you?
One thing that surprised me is over here there's not very many motorbikes. Over there there's a lot of motorbikes. They're everywhere. Scooties, as you call them. And
Scooties and bikes and
yeah, exactly. And there's like not very many. Now over here mostly it's like one person and then very rarely 2 people on a bike. But the thing that surprised me is the fact that it's a family vehicle over there, and there's 5 people, sometimes more, sat on the bike, and it's just, you know, the driver with like a kid or two between his arms, and then the missus with a couple of kids, and you know, it's a family vehicle. I just found it very surprising because it's completely and utterly different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, I think if they have like 2 kids or 3 kids,
yeah,
it's
everybody's on the bike. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's cheap to buy, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so one question I have to ask, because you're a driver, he's a driver, he's a lorry driver, so he drives all over places in England. So the one thing I want to ask, what do you think about, I'm not saying India because you only been to Trivandrum to Kanyakumari, so that's where we've been to.
Yeah.
So I just want to ask, what do you think about Trivandrum to Kanyakumari, that road comparing to UK or Taunton Road? Because I'm just saying like a small place like Trivandrum to Kanyakumari, or you can say from UK, from Taunton to Gloucester when we go. Okay,
so comparing the roads around that area in India to compared to the UK roads that I drive on every day.
Yes.
Okay, so the big difference is potholes. Over there is potholes everywhere. And I'm not just talking tiny little potholes, I'm talking potholes that you could drive a car in and out of. Yeah, there's absolutely loads of them. The roads and the way that people drive over there is completely different. Now, over in the UK, the roads are generally very smooth, very flat, very well built. Potholes are quite rare, and people get really upset when they see a pothole as well. And it's generally, the traffic is, everybody queues up. So if there's like a junction to come up to, so a T junction, everybody makes a line up to that T junction and then turns left or right one at a time. Over there, it's very much everyone just kind of goes zoom straight at it and just kind of goes where they want to go. Some going left, some going right, some going that way, and they just kind of go in whatever direction they want to go. It's like, no, I'm not doing what you want to do. I'm going that way, and it's just go, go, go.
So, what's the other thing you find interesting about auto rickshaw?
Well, I like the auto rickshaws, yeah. Mainly because I want to bring one across. I want to drive one on the UK roads just for fun, basically.
He just love it.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know why, but he
entertaining looking.
Auto rickshaw. So I promised him we are going to India obviously in 53 days. So I want to take him for like a little ride, probably from my village to the main road or somewhere, and just on auto rickshaw, just to see how he feels.
Yeah,
you know.
I'm gonna have a little drive with one.
You can't drive?
I can drive one, it's fine. See, what me and my friends, who's actually going to be my best man for the wedding, yes, is both of us we quite like driving cars, we quite like racing cars, that kind of stuff. So what we kind of want to do is, if there's a quiet enough road somewhere and there's 2 auto rickshaws, is we want to race them. I don't think I'm going to be allowed to do this because it's wedding time and all that. But
yes, I don't think they will let you
drive
auto rickshaw in India. Would you drive in Indian road? Well, from Trivandrum to Kanyakumari, would you drive it?
No, I'd let someone else drive, and especially not in a tuk-tuk. If I was to drive on Indian roads, I want to be in a bus or a lorry because they rule the road. That's it.
Why do you think they rule the road?
Because they're the biggest thing and they just drive at you, and if you're not out of the way, they bump you out of the way.
Do you remember any incident that happened?
Yeah, I mean, the other thing, apart from lorries and buses being in charge, it seems to be the complete opposite end of the scale. Little old ladies seem to rule the road as well. It seems to be, because I'll be driving down, I think it was the first time when we got from the airport, we're on the way to your place in Meenachal, and we're just driving down the dual carriageway, quite busy. There was lorries overtaking us, and everyone just going everywhere, and then just a little old lady, really busy road, little old lady just starts crossing the road with really, really slowly, walking, sticking around a lot, just crossing the road, and cars are going past her at like 50, 60 mile an hour, and they just dodge her, and she just carries on. She doesn't care, she's happy.
That's great. I didn't know like you picked that stuff. But anyway, so obviously you said that roads are different. You want to try to ride auto rickshaw to get an experience. We'll talk to my dad about that, but I don't think he's gonna say yes to it. But anyway,
I'll just buy an auto rickshaw and bring it across here and play with it then.
So
plan in action.
God. Nah, don't trust him with auto rickshaw, especially with the wedding coming up. No, don't want to risk it. So, what else you want to try to drive, like a bike or Do you like?
I don't like bikes.
You don't like bikes?
No, people fall off them. I fall off them. I had a bike when I was younger. I fell off it all the time.
So you don't like it?
No, I don't like them.
So would you be on the bike if someone is riding? No?
No, I don't like bikes.
Oh, he's that scared.
No.
I like bullet.
Yeah. I don't like bikes. It's just people fall off them so much. It's a rocket or a missile and you're sat on top of it. And if you bump into something, you're coming off of it. Whereas in a car, you're all right. You got a much better chance of surviving it. So.
Okay. All right. So so that's the funny, surprising, interesting thing that you find about.
Yeah.
India.
Yeah.
Not India, but India
The
is like
Minichal and Kanyakumari district in that area. All
Yes.
the way up to Rangoon, yeah.
Yes. So that's a good chat, actually. So you.
Any other questions you have for me?
Do you want to go back?
Yes. Well, it turns out we're going back in about 53 days to go and get married. So I think I've got no choice at this point. I'm going back.
So obviously we are going back and getting married, and it's going to be hectic for us. Like
Well, it'll be hectic for you. I'm just going to be quite relaxed because everything gets done for me. That's another thing I love about when I go over there is everybody does everything for me. It's quite good. All they sort of say is I just sit down, relax, carry on. Yeah, fine. Yeah. Perfect example is when we were sat in your village outside your house. One of the neighbours came up with some chilies, and it was, I think he said it was about just under 1 million Scovilles, which is quite hot. And he says, you know what?
I remember that.
Yeah, he says, you know what? Just touch it to your tongue, and that'll be enough. And I didn't quite understand what he was on about, and he was like, I was thinking, eat it. Okay, fine. So I chucked one down and ate it, and I obviously went very, very, very red.
Like you see in a cartoons where something get angry and it's got like red.
Yeah, exactly.
That was him, literally.
Yeah.
His face is red and he's sweating.
Yeah.
And my mom in the background, get him sugar, get him milk, get him water. And my dad was like, why did you give him the chili?
Yeah, it's fine. But the point being of what I was saying is I had this chili, I went really red. I actually was okay. It's just for some reason, the slightest bit of spice, I go red and my nose runs and I sweat. But I can take the pain and the sort of the pressure of the chili. That's not a problem. But it was just the reaction of everybody just like suddenly ran away and sort of went and grabbed things, and people coming up to me, do you want sugar? Do you want milk? Do you want this? Do you want this? And I'm like, no, I'm alright.
Yeah, but he was like...
It was hot.
That was funny to watch for me personally because I see it every day, obviously. But for my mom and dad, it did kind of freak them out the way he reacted and the way he changed it.
Yeah.
And I remember Nanny, your mom and dad were there laughing at you.
Yeah, they were laughing. They were happy. My family was just laughing at me, but your family was panicking.
Panicking. It's everyone on a panicky mode. Like, oh my God, what do I do? But yeah, so it was funny. So I am definitely looking forward to see like what you, because with Chris last time when we were over there, we didn't get a chance to explore my village because we pretty much go there and just come back, and we only go every day, like going somewhere for shopping. Yeah, but we went about 7 days last time.
Yeah, it was supposed to be longer, but the flights didn't
messed
really
up.
work.
Yes,
yeah.
and
it was,
Etihad, yeah.
But they're out of business now, so there's a reason, I guess.
Yeah, so it wasn't. I didn't like it personally. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
The service was good.
Yeah.
They provided us like with the place to stay overnight because we missed the flight when we left London. Heathrow was late.
Yeah.
Like hour and a half or 2 hours late.
Something like that. Yeah.
So we only had like hour and 10 minutes between the flights from Abu Dhabi to Trivandrum.
Yeah.
So obviously when we landed, the other flight just took off.
Yeah.
So we lost like a day.
Yeah.
In there.
But we got to go into Abu Dhabi. We sort of spent most of the time in the hotel because we were tired and things.
It was so hot as well.
Yeah.
I got out, I felt like I'm in an oven. Like, you know, when you open a hot oven and the heat like hit your face and you're like sweating. No, I want to go back.
I was thinking I could have just got a bit of chicken out, left it on the side and just watch it cook. It was that hot.
It was that hot, yeah. I don't know, but
it was entertaining.
It was good. It was good,
Yeah.
definitely. So this time when we go back, I want to show him the village and explore. Definitely I'll do a vlog about it.
Yeah.
So I'll be vlogging. So you know, put like videos about my village and the shopping and the wedding stuff. Definitely more videos. So if you like us, please subscribe to our channel, and for more videos, yeah, again, subscribe. And if you have any questions, or if you want us to do anything, you can request us, suggestions and stuff. Like maybe next video we would like you to do this thing.
Yeah.
So if you ask us, I will definitely do it.
Yeah, because we're still new at doing all of this vlogging camera stuff.
Yeah. So
yeah, and I'm half asleep or grumpy half the time. You're too energetic and stuff. So
yeah. So
we don't get a lot of time and stuff. But ideas, if anyone's got any suggestions, you know, do this. This is a better way of doing something. Anything like that. Or if there's videos you want us to do, we're open to it. Yeah, we'll have a go.
Definitely, we will. So yes, so for more videos, subscribe to our channel, like and comment below, as we said. And yeah, and thank you for supporting us. 1,000 subscribers, I can't believe it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on our next video. Bye.